Hi everybody, so my name is Roni and this is Horace, and we are staying at the Ocean Coral Spring, and until we got here we didn't know that there was a lot of controversy surrounding this property. So as a matter of fact, until we started posting on Instagram, that's when people were DMing us like, how is it there, what's the stay like, I heard it was horrible, and we're like, we had no clue. So once we started doing the research, we realized that there were some serious issues here, and we wanted to give people an updated perspective of what the resort is like. Now, usually I would be the only person doing this, but I invited Horace to come on because when we were discussing it, we had very different perspectives on different things that were happening here. And I will say that I'm very nitpicky. I was in hospitality for a while. I'm very nitpicky, and Horace is more casual, you know. He's been to all-inclusives. Once everything is working okay, you know, he has no problem.
As long as you have room, we're good.
So I wanted to give both perspectives here. Now, because we had such a lengthy discussion about it, I kind of broke down everything into categories. So we're going to be talking about different categories, give them a rating, and then give an overall rating out of 10. Make sense? We're doing facilities, COVID protocols,
right,
food, staff, and entertainment,
right,
/ things to do.
Right.
So, but I want to start with our initial thoughts, like what we thought about coming here and getting here.
Alright.
So you want to start?
So for me personally, I saw the photos online from last year, and I realized it was going to be a very nice hotel. So I said, you know what, I need to visit this property, right? We booked it, got here. The entrance to me was good. You know, the bellman service, the lobby area, they brought us drinks, actually rum. Yeah, that fruit punch. But the facility, you know, when you exit the lobby and you're onto the property fully, you know, like you have that complete view from the exit all the way back to the ocean. And it was just a grand hotel for me, you get me? So they had a lot of amenities just by looking around. So initial thoughts, very good for me personally.
Okay. Well, for me, the advice I will give you, if you're using GPS, don't. There's a sign on the road. Follow the sign on the road that says Ocean Coral Spring. Your GPS will get you lost. I was a little underwhelmed by the entrance. You know, just based on the pictures online, I thought it would have been a little more grand. They're still doing some construction on the other side, which is going to be Ocean Eden Bay, which is going to be an adult only side to this resort. So this is the family side that we're on. Yeah, the lobby was nice. I mean, everything was nice. The view outside of the lobby was very beautiful. You can see the whole expanse of the resort from the pool straight back to the beach, just looking out the lobby. So I thought that was really nice. Overall, it was okay for an initial experience, you know. Yeah, okay.
All right, so COVID.
Facilities.
Yeah, the facilities for COVID. First of all.
No, not facilities for COVID. Talking about rooms.
Right. So COVID. So firstly,
What?
I love the parking.
So you're
lot.
at COVID?
Yeah,
so
I'm at COVID.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're gonna do COVID.
But I love the parking lot. As a driver, I love when I come to a hotel. Yeah, is it for COVID? Facility, because that's the parking lot.
You have issues.
I love when you enter the parking lot, you have a lot of parking. And the parking is very close to the lobby area, so I don't have to park and walk a mile. I've been to properties before where they don't even have a lot of parking. Sometimes you have to park across from the hotel and walk over. You have to park way around one corner and take a shuttle or something of that effect. Mm-hmm. So I love the fact that the parking was just right here. You know, I even left stuff in the car because it was raining when we got here, and I was able to just quickly retrieve it and get what I needed to get. So, you know, that's facilities.
What about the rooms?
Rooms. The room that we're in is great. You know, we have the ocean, the swim out room. So that was good. You know, we stepped in, everything was really nice. Never had any problems with the room, the bed, everything was okay. In terms of
like the pool and the public space.
The pool and the public space is clean. You know, you walk around, you see them always doing a very good job at keeping it clean. You see them always wiping stuff, washing stuff.
Well, for me, everything was visually appealing. I didn't think I would. I saw pictures of this horrid looking, it's Spanish style. So it's a Spanish-based company. And I usually hate Spanish style because I use a horrid looking tile somewhere in the room. But coming and seeing it actually wasn't that bad. It was very pretty. Our mini bar and our coffee station were stocked in the room. As far as the room went, the room was clean when we got here. Housekeeping did a good job. They changed the sheets. I know that for a fact because I killed a mosquito on the top of the sheet and there was blood. And when we came back from housekeeping, there's so many mosquitoes here. It's ridiculous. But this is like a Jamaica.
So Ronnie's big on here. She using our sunscreen for killing mosquitoes.
I didn't know that I needed to work with bug repellent, so I've been using the sunscreen. But it's something that you're gonna run into in Jamaica. There are a lot of bugs. There are a lot of mosquitoes. That's natural, even in your yard.
Right.
I will say that the one thing that I did not enjoy about the housekeeping was I'm the type of person, as I said, that I'm nitpicky. I inspect things, and the first time I go to a resort, I always bring my own towel and rag because I don't know if your shit is clean. That's just me. And I did that. And while Horace went to the gym yesterday, I was just inspecting towels and stuff like that, and I noticed that stains on one of the towels, and I just threw it into the pile. The other towels were clean, so I will say that for the most part they look like they're doing a good job with, you see, that's a mosquito. You see that?
I'm ready.
Don't spray me. It burns your eyes. So for the most part, the facilities were very clean. I used a lot of the public bathrooms, and they were all clean. So that's something that I will give them, that the space was very clean.
And I know some people had said that when they came here maybe October when they just reopened.
Which is last month. This is our trip in
November. This is November. So this recording is
on the 22nd.
On the 22nd. Right? So 2020. So some people came October 2020, their bar was not stocked, they couldn't get food, all that type of stuff.
We didn't have that issue.
We didn't have that issue. We're far from that. So facilities, it has been good.
Yeah.
But we kind of jumped the gun when we spoke about facilities because of my parking lot. So let's go back to COVID. When you get to the security post, they check your temperature, they tell you your temperature because you're required to give your temperature when you're checking in.
And they show it to you. And like when you go into the Chinese store, them
yeah.
people them know.
Yeah. The check-in process was smooth.
I disagree. I think the check-in process took too long, and it was not COVID friendly because you have to be filling out paperwork on the front of the desk. Nobody's sanitizing that desk. Nobody's sanitizing everybody using the same pen. I don't think I think the check-in process could be digital. I don't think it was so for us to get to our room. So we got here at 11 a.m. Which we always do. We come early.
Want the breakfast.
Wants the breakfast.
Yeah.
So we end up coming here 11. There was no restaurants open until 12:30, so we were waiting at a cafe. But the check-in process, I think that they could have asked us questions and typed the answers into the computer, and then if we had to sign something, we could sign it. I didn't think it needed to be that long. And when we went back for our room, Horace was behind 2 people in the line, and it took him almost 30 minutes to get our room key.
But overall, getting into the lobby though, they took your bags, they actually sanitize your bags before they line them up. Big up to Yura. Yura is a good bellman. It's very helpful. So we spoke about the facilities, good facilities, great facilities, the COVID protocols. For the most part,
we're good. I think
very good. Every restaurant you're going to, you have to get your temperature checked.
And you wear a mask. Until it's safe.
Right. So all of that was good. Yeah.
All the staff was wearing masks.
Yeah. And you have a lot of hand sanitizers around the place, and if you leave your mask, they'll facilitate it by giving you one at front there. So overall those stuff, they're putting stuff in place. The property is so big, so you should have no problems with social distancing, even in the public areas such as the pool and lobby and all of those. Well, let me get him feel.
Do not spray in my eyes. I told you it burns.
What's really I kill the mosquito with sunscreen.
You want me to spray it in your eyes?
Do it.
You said to do it.
You think the mosquito not me?
Oh my God. I said your eyes. I didn't say the mosquito.
So, COVID
Yeah, so we
facilities.
talked about COVID and facilities. So now we're going to talk about food. This is where we have the biggest disagreement. And I think it's mostly because of our taste in food and probably our experience eating different types of food.
I'm a chicken guy. Chicken. Brown stew chicken, curry chicken, fried chicken, chicken. We're good. Cheese fermion and
What is fermion?
I don't know.
I'm
Things that
more
we can't
cultured
pronounce.
where food is concerned. So I guess I had a higher standard for some of the foods. Horace had his high standard for chicken. And I had a standard for the other foods. Now, what I was looking forward to mostly was some jerk. Because I had been feeling for jerk chicken prior. I don't know why.
Bear in mind that she live at Jamaica.
Yeah, but I just feel for jerk chicken. I don't want to get no jerk chicken.
Alright, go on.
So we said, okay, cool. Come here and I'm set a place up a jerk hut. The jerk hut was not open on any other days that we were here. But yesterday by the pool, they did some jerk chicken. And the first day we were here, they had like a jerk chicken for lunch. So on the day we were here, and we got it for lunch, they had a sauce on it. Hated the sauce.
I love the sauce.
I didn't like it.
The chicken was moist, the sauce was good.
The chicken was moist and it was cooked, which is the bare minimum. And by the pool, I prefer the chicken that they had by the pool.
The chicken by the pool was blah.
It was actually jerked. I could taste the jerk seasoning, but it didn't have a sauce.
It was jerked until it tasted
So I
like
think
it
that the sauce was my problem. But overall, the food is either hit and miss here. They're really good at some things. We did the hibachi, and the hibachi was okay. I mean, it's based on other resorts that we've been to, the food is just okay. You'll have good enough options to choose from, and you'll have
some things are exceptional at, some things
yeah,
are still
something that yeah.
So like some resorts, like we don't call that resort name, but yeah, some resorts that don't offer a lot of food in their amenities. So guess what they do? They probably offer 10 things on the menu, and they spend time mastering those 10 things.
And I prefer that.
While this resort, they probably have 30 things on the menu, and they are not really masters at all 30 things. So here's a good thing. It's all inclusive.
Yeah.
So if you try something you don't like it, send it back and get something else.
Yeah.
Simple. Yeah, so that is actually good.
I didn't enjoy room service. It has a very limited menu, and the girl that came was very rude. She was the only staff member that I encountered that was very rude. But overall,
The staff
the
has been
staff
friendly overall.
is really friendly. They're friendly. They're really nice. They're doing their best. But I can tell that a lot of them are inexperienced in the field that they are in.
Yeah.
They are brand new to this, or either have been doing something else and now have converted to this. COVID has made a lot of people have to get flexible. So I can tell that there are a lot of flexible people here, but they're really nice. They're really nice. I cannot complain about anybody but that room service girl. She was so rude. But otherwise, everybody's really nice.
Yeah, so room service is not, I mean, they serve cheeseburgers.
Yeah,
and
it's
pizza.
free from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And then after that, they have this place, Route 66. That's open 11 p.m. till 6 a.m.
Yeah, that
food
place
was
is
good.
actually good.
Yeah.
So what I realized that the night food is good.
Yeah.
The day food,
Dinners were good.
the day food, the buffet part is a little bit of hit and miss.
Breakfast was okay.
It was okay. The brown
The Jamaican breakfast was
Jamaican
good.
breakfast good. So you
Yeah.
can tell them about Jamaican in those. But the night part is night food is good.
I was a little disappointed in Jamaican selections. Even last night we had curry goats, and I'm like, rice and peas, hello, that's a Jamaican dish. But I had wild rice with it instead. This might be linked to the previous things that people were having an issue with, where things were not readily available. I just think they don't reach the rice and peas stage yet, where they have everything ready yet.
Right.
So I don't blame it on them. It was really good still. Them cook it in coconut milk. Him go on with himself. The wild rice was good with the curry. I couldn't even eat it off.
I think its leadership is one of the problems. Because I feel like you're sleeping in the sun.
easy.
So I feel like you know they don't get the funding as yet. I don't know why that would be a problem if you have a resort. But some stuff are not available because they didn't get it from management. So the staff is there, but they probably lack direction in terms of the leadership.
Speaking of direction, we can move to the last category, which is entertainment. I felt like this is the category.
Ronnie, this is sunscreen, not vegan.
See, they're killing.
Alright, Ronnie, alright. I'm dead.
I felt like entertainment was the category where I could tell that there. So, this is not a family resort in terms of entertainment. There are kids' facilities. The facilities were nice. They have a whole water park for the kids. They have a playground for the kids. They have a teen club, kids club, bowling. They have a lot of things to do for, I think, that are family oriented. But in terms of daytime entertainment, it's not family friendly.
It's dream weekend focused.
This is a good hotel to come with your friends right now. It's not couple friendly either. It's not like, it's not activities for couples, it's not activities for kids. It's like drunk weird girls on a trip.
That's it.
That's what this resort
is. They play
is.
dancehall from
11
from
a.m.
wake up 11 a.m. till about 5 p.m.
About 5 o'clock when they lock
Then you have the
out.
night entertainment, and then after the night entertainment around 10
after
p.m.
party.
you have dancehall again with
then
hip hop,
sports
but they
bar.
play most of dancehall.
Yeah.
Pishing weng weng and them something different play.
Yeah, so it was definitely, I couldn't tell what direction they were taking with the entertainment, and I think that again comes down to leadership. I don't know if they're so focused now on kind of getting things in order that entertainment is just like the last call. So like nobody's really having any direction. They're just doing their own thing. But in the nights, for adults, I had a good time. We went to showtime. We saw the show. They have a live band. They did a fire show. Supposedly. I fell asleep. But overall we had a good time. I think it was good. The pool entertainment wasn't for me because it was just music, dancehall. It's like having an all day party. And I'm just not that type of person. I enjoyed it from my room because we have the swim out room and we're right across from where the entertainment is. We could kind of rock to the music from over here. We didn't have to go over there. But
overall, I give them a 7 out of 10. And for me, reason for 7 out of 10, I think they're still figuring things out. The fact that they had a little incident last month where rooms were overbooked and all of that type of stuff. I feel like probably they didn't turn off their booking platform, so people were being overbooked, and they probably had.
Do you work here?
I mean, I have to be fair. I feel like that's what happened. I remember when we were booking, I think it was Royalton on our booking platform. When we called, they said that they were closed, so they didn't even understand.
That's why I called.
Right. They said they didn't even understand why it was still showing up on booking websites when they are not taking bookings. So it's probably something like that.
They were going to be open at the time that I was booking for it.
But they were still.
But they were closed right now. So I was booking for November, and they were going to be open in November, but they weren't open at the time.
Which is probably what happened with these people. So I feel like the recruiting process has not really taken place. Because everything about it, they opened in November. Last year, November 2019. They were doing stuff in January. They were still fresh. The pandemic came. They probably had to lock down by March, April. Probably never got enough traction. Probably had to lay off staff. Now they're recruiting staff. I see some people that I know from previous hotels. So it seems like they're just getting into the recruiting process of recruiting quality people. And they're still in that process, you get me? They probably don't send over their management team from certain hotels as yet. So certain things are still being worked out. I feel like a year from now, they should figure it out. Because based off how the property is set up, they can tell that they're going for the diamond status. And if they're going for diamond status, they're going to improve. They're going to have to improve several stuff. But 7 out of 10, not bad. For the 5 categories, I give them out of 2. So they got 2 out of 2 for the COVID protocols, 2 out of 2 for the facilities, 1 out of 2 for entertainment, 1 out of 2 for food and beverage, and 1 out of 2 for, I don't remember the next one, but it's there. So yeah.
Well, for me, I don't work here, and I'm not going to try to justify whatever reason the things were wrong at. You're open. you should be doing what you need to be doing. People are paying their money. That's it. Full stop. There's no if but maybe to the situation. And for me, I would also give it a 7 out of 10, but my rate downs are in different categories. I felt as if COVID protocols was definitely a 1 out of 2. I hated that check-in process. It was too long and it was not COVID friendly. I could rate them down for food. You know, the food is either hit or miss. And also I found a piece of plastic in my rum punch. It's just like little things, little details of things that, you know, could have been better with food and can be better with food. And I also rated them down in the entertainment category just because I feel like they should have catered to the families a little bit more. There were families in the pool that were just kind of lost. You know, kids in the pool just kind of lost, like watching the adults dance on the other side. I don't think there's much going on there. Everything else, I give them a 2 out of 2 for the facilities. You know, we were able to get food at almost all times of the day. Basically all times of the day we were able to get food, because when they close off breakfast you can't get room service until lunch is ready. When they close off lunch you can't get room service until dinner is ready. So food is readily available. The facilities, there's no close, you know, like most pools they have like close off times. I see people in the jacuzzi at like midnight. So clearly you have free reign of the facilities. Facilities is well lit. It's not too big where you feel like it's gonna be tedious for you to move from your room to the lobby to where the food is. All the food is in one place. The staff was friendly. The food, you know, the restaurants were laid out well, and clean. Everything was very clean. So I'm gonna give them a 7 out of 10. I will come back in a year, maybe with our child this time, to see, you know, how we experience it as a family. You know.
But book it for yourself. You know, your experience might change along the way.
Yeah, I think it will improve as the months go by. So, you know, if you go there, tell us how it goes. Share your comments in the comment section below and tell us what your experience was like. You know, if you've gone after this video is uploaded, so that we can highlight it too and say, hey, you know, things are getting better. And I think they will only get better from here. You know, they have a good foundation in terms of the facilities and the staff. They just need to tighten up on certain things
And grow.
and grow. Yeah. So I think that's it.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe, share, do whatever you need to do.
Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for coming to my channel.
Alright.
Bye.